What's going on, everybody? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video using the other camera this time, as the other it's like 1 in the morning, so I can't set all this stuff up. But I'm previewing the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Chicago Blackhawks game for tonight. This should be a fun matchup. It's a back-to-back game for the Leafs. They just lost in the shootout to the Philadelphia Flyers. I hate the shootout no matter what the outcome is. If the Leafs win, sure, that's great, but I still hate the shootout. The 3-on-3 overtimes are much better. It's more fun to watch these guys fly back and forth. One play at one end could completely change the way the game ends at the other end. It's crazy. So I'd much rather that, but the Leafs took the loss. They got a point. They need to get 2 tonight against the Chicago Blackhawks. So going into this game, the Leafs record, I believe now, is 9-5-4. I don't think they've updated it properly because I think they were 9-5-3 going into the game against Philly. So they should be 9-5-4. Chicago is 5-7-3 if these numbers are correct. The probable starters here has Michael Hutchinson versus Robin Lehner. So this is what the goalie matchup should be. If anything changes on the Chicago side, I'll be sure to comment it, or one of you guys can comment it, but Hutchinson should be starting for the Leafs. He's looking for his first victory. The Leafs need to play better in front of their backup because, you know, he can only do so much. Hutchinson's had some pretty decent games, although he's allowed some crappy goals at some point. He's done his job in a couple of his starts recently. I thought that he's played good enough for the guys to at least give him a bit of a hand here. Excuse me, and they've been giving up a lot of shots no matter who's been in the crease. So he goes into this one 0-3-1 with a 4.26 goals against and a .885 save percentage, so not great numbers, but he's looking to improve those. Robin Lehner comes into this one 3-3-2 with a 2.35 goals against and a .935 save percentage, continuing what he started last season with the Islanders. He looks real good to start the season here, in a small sample size, of course, but as the game goes on and if he gets more time to play, which I'm sure he will, you know, he's going to continue to be great. Like Leonard proved last year that he's a good starting goaltender, so I'm sure he'll keep it up. In terms of points, you guys can see it up there. Matthews leads with 19, Patrick Kane leads with 16, and you can see the assist numbers there. Mitch Marner leads with 14 assists. Patrick Kane also leads in assists with 11. Mitch Marner did not make the trip to Chicago. He will not be playing tonight. That's what's been reported. It looks like it's an ankle injury, and it looked kind of scary the way that he came off the ice. It did not look very good. In terms of goals, there's a huge difference there, but I guess Chicago has a couple guys that are around the same mark here. Not a ton of depth right now for them in terms of a bunch of scoring, but Austin Matthews has 13, DeBrincat has 5. This is a guy that last year exploded. Hopefully he'll I believe he had 40 goals like really quietly, or else he had at least 35 plus. Like, he scored a lot last year, so we'll have to see he can keep that up. Freddie Anderson has 9 wins. Leonard has 3, but he should have more with the numbers that he has. In terms of goals per game, Toronto is leading that statistic in 3.35 goals. The Blackhawks have averaged 2.53 per game. Goals against, the Leafs average just a little bit more, but it's roughly 3 goals against per game for both sides. The Leafs are at 3.12. The Blackhawks are actually at 3, right on the nose. In terms of power play percentage, the Leafs are at 17.24%. They don't really have an effective power play, and to see that Chicago is less than them is kind of crazy. 14.58%. Their penalty kill percentage is pretty accurate, although the Leafs are 3% lower. The Leafs are at 77.42%, and the Hawks are at 80% even, so a couple of their numbers are dead on there. But, you know, a lot of people have been saying Patrick Kane hasn't been as good as he's been in years past. With 16 points, I think that he's doing a pretty decent job, but I'm sure he'll pick it up. Same thing with DeBrincat and a lot of their depth guys. I'm sure they'll start to put up some more points and maybe string together some wins, because with that record looking how it is right now, you know, and the numbers that Leonard has put up, you would hope that they can start, you know, playing a little bit better and scoring more for their goaltender. If they're scoring less than 3 goals per game, and Leonard, you know, he's averaging around 2 goals allowed per game. It's kind of a crapshoot. You're not sure if you can pull away with a victory there. And Leonard's giving them a chance to win some games. And you know what? They're facing a backup goalie in Hutchinson. The Blackhawks have a really good shot, but I think that if the Leafs play a little bit stronger and tighter defensively in front of him, that they'll be able to win this game. So give me your predictions down below. Who is going to win? Who's going to score the first goal? Leave whatever prediction you want to down below. I really appreciate you guys for watching this preview, and there should be maybe a video posted before the game review after the game, of course. I'm not sure if I'm going to post something else. I have a couple ideas, but we'll have to see then. So I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.